cuties? Hello? Hello? Okay, hold on. Let me. Hello! Oh shit, you can't even see my shirt right. Hold on. I got a cool shirt on today. Let me turn the camera down a bit. Okay, is that a little better? Check out the shirt. Check out the shirt. Sunday Fun Day Barbie. Okay? Yes. My bestie got it for me, and I fucking love it, and it's got Barbie on the back. Okay? Absolute W gift. Hi, cuties! I see Goat Daddy and Jazzy and Crexos. I know Evil's lurking in the chat as well. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. There's just been like so much, guys. There's been a lot going on. I had to I don't even know. You know what? Hold on. Let's do a sleigh check. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Jazzy, I'll share this crown with you. My queen. How are you guys doing though? A little sleigh check. Aren't these cute? Little hearts. I freaking love these ones. Slay. Slay. But no, how are you guys doing? I've just been trying to get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get stuff done. I also maybe have been playing a bit of Dark and Darker. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Black and pink nail polish going? Oh my god, you have to post a picture. Post that picture in the Discord. I want to see the nails. I want to see the nails. Show me, show me, show me. But yeah, I'll be real. I've been listening to a lot of Matt Berry. I'm still on that kick. Mentally prepping for more college. Oh, Jazzy, my queen. You got this. We love a studious queen. We love a studious queen, okay? I'm a big believer. If anyone can do it, it's fucking Jazzy. The legend. The legend, Jazzy Bud. Alright, let me see if I can unclog my pen here. Hold. Oh, you posted them? I'll have to look. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Got it. Alright. Now we're ready. Hold on, I want to see your nails. Let me look. Oh god. Good morning. Oh my god, slay. That's so cute. Oh my god. I love that pink too. It's almost like a pastel matte pink. Yes. Period. Period, king. Super cute nails. Love that. Absolute slay. Absolute slay. More college. Man. So brave. You're so brave, Jazzy. All you guys are very brave. All y'all are very brave. Alright? Don't forget it. But I missed you guys bunches, okay? Glad to be back. I missed y'all. Ask Evil. I say it. I'm like, I miss chat. I miss my cuties. Alright, let me get this shit set up. Okay, fine. Here. I'll get us a better Marbles song too. I'll get us a better Marbles song. I guess I cannot listen to Matt Berry for a second. I guess. If you insist. Actually, let's go to the racing playlist. What do we got on there? Haven't messed with that playlist in a minute. Let's see. We got... oh my god. We got some good ones on here, not gonna lie. Alright, we'll just start here. I feel like this is a good, maybe a good little Marbles song. Okay. Here we go. Polyam Princess. The crown is on today, okay? The crown is on today. Firmly set. Alright, I'm joining the Marbles race. Exclamation point play, we'll get it going. Thank you for switching us over to Marbles. Appreciate you, King. But what else? What's the tea? Crexos? What's the tea? Stares at Crexos. Give us the tea. Give us a crumb of Crexos info. How are things? I saw in the Discord, guys. You know, Crexos he secretly thinks we're pretty cool. I know, right? I was like, whoa, but it's true. He said it, so it must be true. Crexos would not lie. Oh shit, Evil's in. He's in. He's in. All right, 60 seconds. 60 seconds, and we'll do a marbles race. I don't know. What are we doing? I gotta get back into, like, the swing of this. It's been a second. I feel like it's been so long since I streamed last time, but it was on the 5th. Which, I mean, is, like, a week ago. A week ago. Oh, yeah, it was last Sunday. Huh. I forgot about that. Hiddles! Oh, my God! Hiddles! How are you, cutie? How you doing? Hiddles is in. Hiddles is in the marbles race. Let's fucking go. Our fellow burnhead. We're here. Happy Sunday, Hiddles. I hope you are doing well. Hope everything is groovy for you. All right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. It's time. It's time. Oh, this is a banger. Okay. Lock it in. I'm gonna win. I'm going for it this time. I'm going for a streamer dub. Don't let me do it now. I'm gonna even beat Crexos's track record. Surely. Crexos, slow down. Hey, guys! No! You're supposed to let me win! Uh-oh. Oh! Little road clog right there. Dang, Crexos, chill. This is supposed to be your debuff map. You only get buffs in the hell maps. Oh, brother man. Oh, here I come. Yes. Go. Oh, it's me and Jazzy. Oh, let's fucking go. Girls get it done. Girls getting it done. Hold on. Oh, shit. Go, Jazzy, go. If it can't be me, it must be my queen, Jazzy. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Jazzy. I have to do this. Woo. Come on, everybody. We'll wait. No, we won't. We'll keep going. We wait for no one. Yes, Hiddles, yes. Come on now. Oh, come on, Jazzy, get it. Praging. Oh, no. What about me? We lost Jazzy. Oh, I made it, though. Okay. Wait, here come Crexos. They took Jazzy from us. Canceled. I'm canceling marbles. I feel like Jazzy, have you been dying a lot in marbles lately? I feel like the last few times it hasn't gone great for you. What happened? Did Jazzy fall off, I fear? Oh no. Not like this. Evil, let's move it. Come on now. We can't let Crexos get another track record. Guys, come on. Everybody throw. Exclamation point throw. To throw Crexos. Surely. Oh, there's his old track record. Okay. The track record just finished. Pause champing. Oh, Crexos gonna win. Oh! Come on, Hiddles. Get him, Hiddles. Oh! In a way. Yes. No! Hey! Oh, Evil even tried to use the Evil boost. Oh, it's Evil and Goat Daddy. Who's it gonna be? Oh, come on now. The Goat Daddy versus the pure Evil. Look out. Oh, it might be Goat Daddy. Oh, Evil bringing up the sweet, sweet caboose. Okay. There it is. First marbles game back. Feels strong, man. Unfortunately, we did lose our sweet queen Jazzy along the way. You fucking hate to see it. Not like this, man. Don't take my queen from me like this. Do not take my queen from me like this. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do another one. And Jazzy, you're not going to die this time. You're not going to fall off, okay? I won't allow it. I won't let it happen. Oh, here, we'll go to the water. I'll take you guys to the water slides. You guys like the water slides? Take you out into the big world at the water slides? Wow. Oh, wow. It's a splash-tastic sea venture. Wow. That's really cool. All right, Jazzy, you got this. You got this one, Queen. I'm a big believer. I am a big believer. I'm going to start a 1-minute countdown. What if we did it again? What if we did it again? All right, we can't let Crexos take this one. We can't let Crexos take this one, okay? We form an alliance. We'll form an alliance and take him out. Just kidding. Appreciate you, Crexos. It's just that you're really good at video games, okay? Even when you're not really trying. It's fucked up. Some of us have to struggle with it. Some of us have to struggle along the way. Did I start the thing? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, oh, it's too fast. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, well, here we go. Right at the drop. Oh, shit, we dropped at the drop. I don't know if you guys caught that. That was actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. All right, here we go. Oh, God, everyone's going everywhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Wicked streamer jumps. Where's the finish line? What is the deal here? All right, well, here goes nothing. All right, just don't let Jazzy die. Everyone, don't let Jazzy fall off, okay? Don't let it happen. Come on, Jazzy. No, no, no. Okay, there. Okay, I think she's okay. Okay, I think we're good. Yes. Yes, Queen. Oh, we got Hiddles coming through. Okay, I think everyone's gonna... Okay, everyone seems to be all right. Now everybody just lock it in now. Oh, Evil with the freaking gnome. Holy moly. Home again. Wait, what happened? Are you guys stuck ass? Stuck ass? Hiddles, Jazzy, this is your moment. Pass them. Pass them. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Go, Jazzy. Oh, it could be Jazzy. Oh, it could be Jazzy. Praging. Yes. 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 Oh, wait, that was it. Okay. I thought it didn't happen at first. All right, here come Crexos and Evil and Hiddles and Streamer. All right, there we go. Nobody died. Just a nice, clean marbles race. Okay? Good shit. Not rigged. Yeah, exactly. You love to see it. Thank you. See? Marbles, not always rigged. Okay? Thoughts? Not always rigged. Alright, I'll put us back in just chatting. Good shit. Yeah, it's a little bit of a duck-ass beat. What's that new emote y'all got me set up with? A duck-ass... ass symbol? Is it like that? Did I do that right? I don't think it's the right... I don't think I spelled it right. It's something like that. And it's a bunch of duck asses all assembling together to duck ass. Duck ass symbol. Oh, wait, there you go. Jazzy's got it. Jazzy's got it. Oh, duck ass symbol. Okay, duck ass symbol. Like that. No! Hold on. I'm gonna get this right. It's hard to type with nails. Ha! Yes. I am part of the duck assemblage. That's right. That's us, guys. Just a bunch of duck assers trying to duck ass. But I hope y'all have been well. Hope that your January's been off to the best start it can be. 2025's kind of starting strong. I don't know. Got a bunch of fires in LA and shit. I don't know. It's definitely been like windy as shit up this way in the NorCal. Windy as shit. Windy. But all good up here. I don't know. Are we okay, guys? I think we're okay, right? Windy. I need to add that emote, the Ike Ike Wimdy. Ike Wimdy. All right, cuties. Here is what I'm thinking for today. Okay, here's what I'm thinking for today now. I was thinking we could kind of pick up with where we left off on More Than Two. It's been a minute. It's been a second. All right. But yeah, like I said, hope y'all doing well. I had a lot of fun. My mountain twin came down and stayed a couple nights, and we hung out, ate some good snackies, vegetated, yapped, as we should. As we should. So that was great. It's always nice to get a little IRL time with the homies, you know? Little IRL time with the homies. Okay. But yeah, what I want to do is a bit of More Than Two. I think we'll just kind of dive in. It's been a second. Let me see what. Okay, I kind of had it set up. Let me get my shit ready. Slay check. I love these nails so much. I think it's my new favorite pair. Dollar Tree. Why is this screen so bright? Oh my god. Okay, it's let's see. Where were we? Aha, here it is. Okay. So, I hereby start Chapter 6 of More Than Two. Okay? That's where we're starting. Alright? And this chapter is going to be going over communication. We love communication. Alright? So, we'll start off with the quote. Okay? There it is right there. All words have not a single meaning, but a swarm of them, like bees around a hive. Maureen O'Brien. I don't know who that is, but that's a pretty good quote. It's true. You know? A lot of times when people say something, when they're communicating with us, they might mean something completely different, eh? They might mean something completely different. Now let's see, where did I have us set up for this? Oh yes, quite so. Also, shouts out to More Than Two for changing their background color to match my stream. Huge W. I don't know how that happened, but hey, look how nice it looks. It matches. Everything matches. So, I'll start with the first line here out of chapter 6 of the book. If you've heard anything about polyamory, you've likely heard this. The first rule of polyamory is communicate, communicate, communicate. So true. So, let's get into that. What do we mean by that? Now, I've always been a very direct communicator, even before I started living a polyamorous life. You know, I never afraid to really get into it, you know, because why in my head it's always been why wouldn't you, you know, I would just rather have everything out on the table. Just tell me, man. I think it stems from having anxiety, maybe, because you think one thing about anxiety is if you don't know, your brain is gonna make up a million reasons why it potentially could be, right? Because anxiety brain loves to try to be well, why, you know, and just freak out a little bit. And that's why I've always believed in pretty direct communication, you know. So communication, number one rule of a polyamorous relationship. And honestly, you could very easily just say any relationship. If you're not communicating, including, guys, well, the one I always talk about, your relationship with yourself, right? If you're not communicating honestly with yourself, Like, are you really having a good time? I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. Communication is arguably the best single indicator of the health of any romantic relationship, monogamous or polyamorous. Yes. A relationship that lacks good communication is built on a foundation of sand, and a relationship whose members lack good communication skills is a relationship that's in trouble from the very beginning. A foundation built on sand. Wow. That's actually like a really good way to put it, because yeah, that's not a firm base you got going on there, you know? It's just going to slowly like erode. And it should be obvious, but you know, like it isn't always. And again, I think a lot of how you communicate with others is how you communicate with yourself. Like if you are very direct with yourself and very real with yourself, that'll probably bleed over into other relationships you might have. You know what I mean? You can't expect to have what you want if you don't ask for what you want. Okay, I'm in this photo and I don't like it. It's okay. Communication was something I was never in trouble with, but when it comes to like asking for what I want, and this stems from like some fun childhood trauma. Thanks, it's the trauma. It's true. If you don't ask for it, like, or you know, if you don't vocalize your needs, unfortunately, you know, people can't read your mind. Okay, you have to be a little more direct with it, and that's something I've had to work on a lot in my life, like asking for help or asking for what I need, and I've gotten a lot better. But it can be really hard. It can be really hard, especially if you're an independent person or a person who had to be independent from a young age, maybe, such as me. It can be a big struggle to understand that that's okay, to ask for what you want and ask for what you need. So, how can we do this? How can we communicate? Communication is about increasing understanding. If you simply say, "This is how I feel," and leave it at that, the conversation is done and you're not really increasing understanding because your partner still has no idea why. That's a very solid point. That's a very solid point. You can't just, I mean, that's the first step is how do you feel? But then you have to like dive into the whys of that a little bit. Like, why am I feeling this way? Hang on, I've said what I'm feeling and I want my partner to do whatever. Who cares? If your partner does not understand why you feel the way you do, your partner may just end up violating the spirit of rules without breaking the letter because they don't understand what the rules are supposed to do. You got to get into it. So it goes beyond simply experiencing an emotion and then letting your partner know about it. If you don't understand why you feel what you feel, you may not be able to get a handle on what might change those feelings. Okay, that's a good line right there. Let me read that again. If you do not understand why you feel what you feel, you may not be able to get a handle on what might change those feelings. Now, in my experience, sometimes understanding fully what you feel, sometimes, you know, that comes from bouncing ideas off. And this is why community is so important, you know, bouncing things off friends, being like, hey, I'm feeling this way. And a lot of times, especially if they're a close friend, they'll be like, oh, like it's because of this. And you're like, oh, shit. You know, like sometimes it's a lot easier for people on the outside to see what it is when you're in it, when you're in the shit, so to speak. It can get hard to really look back and see, like, hey, why am I not good at asking for help? Oh, it's probably because I didn't feel like I could ask my parents for help at any point, you know, and that kind of followed me into adulthood and was something I had to work on. So, again, how your relationship is with yourself is going to bleed into every other relationship in your life. It might seem obvious at first glance. I get jealous when my partner takes someone else to my favorite restaurant, so if my partner stops taking people there, I won't be jealous anymore. But feelings are really sneaky, complicated things, and the actions that trigger a feeling may not actually be as directly tied to the feeling as you think. And that's where the whole it's not about that, is it, comes from. You know, what might happen is you just might find that you still feel jealous even if your partner promises never to take them to that restaurant again. And all that's happened is those feelings are now triggered by something else. Yes. If you don't understand your feelings, then it's pretty damn tough to say with certainty what you or anyone else can do to address them. In fact, as I was about to say, often the roots of feelings and emotional reactions aren't obvious at all. And if you don't understand the problem, it's really difficult to come up with a solution with any chance of real success. It can be very hard, can't it, sometimes, to know what we're feeling, because feelings can come on strong and fast. And you're not always in the headspace to be like, let me just sit with this and break it down. No, you're in a moment, you know? And especially if you have something like anxiety, depression, and then any other myriad of fun little mental things that you have to deal with on top of everything else. Like my anxious brain loves to go, but what if? Let me fill in the blanks with 100 horrible things that could potentially be it. Thanks, anxiety. Love that for you, queen. Okay. If you don't make an active effort to understand your feelings, you won't know why you're feeling what you're feeling. Let me read that again. If you don't make an active effort to understand your feelings, you won't know why you're feeling what you're feeling. And this is where sitting with yourself really, I don't know, at least for me personally, you got to sit with yourself sometimes and get comfortable just being in your own presence and just sitting with things, Through Veev streams, you'll have 10 years of relationship experience. Once you get into one, you're welcome. You're welcome. And they'll be like, oh my God, you're such a good partner. Where'd you learn how to be so awesome? And you'll be like, well, it's twitch.tv/Veeves. And I'll be like, yes, slay. Vouch. Vouch. And we also have to remember, like they were saying, feelings are sneaky. Not all feelings are true. You may feel something so strongly that you know for a fact that what you're feeling is absolutely right and perfectly justified. Know it more surely than you know your own name, and still be wrong. And that's hard, isn't it? When you feel like you are absolutely right about something, but then you do end up being wrong. And it's an important part of life to be able to be like, oh, shit, I was wrong. I fucked up, and back down from it. And I feel like if more people knew how to do that, our world might be in a better state of affairs. Just saying. Just saying. Only by looking at your feelings can you understand the heart of where they come from. And only by understanding them can you really be sure they are appropriate and justified. Solving problems is a lot easier if your partner understands what's going on in your head. Which is a lot easier if you understand what's going on in your head. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Really? Really? Saying I'm feeling jealous, so I want you to stop doing X is a decree, not an honest attempt at communication. It closes the doors to further discussion. Saying I'm feeling jealous, I think this is why, and this is what I've observed to trigger those feelings, opens the door not only to further discussion, but to finding some kind of solution that might not have occurred for you. Communication is already difficult enough, even if you understand perfectly whatever it is you're trying to talk about. If you don't understand what you're talking about, forget it. That's kind of, real. You gotta talk to your partner honestly. Okay? Honesty. Honesty can be trickier than it sounds. Honesty, like understanding, begins at home with yourself. Okay? And this is something, I dealt with back in the day, when I got married and signed up for the monogamous lifestyle. I wasn't capable of being honest with my husband at the time because I wasn't being honest with myself about the fact that, like, hey, pretty sure, like, you also really like girls and you're polyamorous and you want to live that lifestyle and you're scared and you're pushing it down and you don't want to, like, explore that further because, like, I thought, hey, like, yeah, get married. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Like, sure, let's do that. And, it wasn't possible for me to be honest because I wasn't being honest with myself. Like, I didn't even know, you know? And it's hard to recognize and acknowledge the reality of who you are and the reality of your situation. It can be very fucking scary, no? Very fucking scary. Because I realized, on my side of things, I was like, well, that's terrifying because my husband at the time is definitely monogamous. And, like, I just know it would never work, and I don't want to break his heart. But at the end of the day, it wasn't fair to him or to me to not come to terms with that because we both deserve to be happy, right? And for the record now, he's found a wonderful lady. He has 2 kids, like, popping off, king shit. And, like, I love that, and I get to live my best life over here, living my life the way I want. And at the end of the day, though, it really hurt to go through and it fucking sucked and I would never want to do it again. It did end up eventually for the better. And everyone being in a happier situation because I was brave enough, and it did take bravery, to just be honest about what I wanted out of life and how I wanted. Oh, wait. What's this paragraph? Hey! It's hard in monopoly relationships. For example, if one person has it somewhere in the back of her hand that she's monogamous, if she could just make things complicated enough on her partner will give up this poly stuff. Oh, no, that's messy. Oh, that's messy, girl. What are you doing? She may believe she's talking openly and honestly with her partner, but because she hasn't really admitted to herself what's going on, she's not being honest with him. Damn, so real. I know Ike, right? Do you guys hear Ike? He says, so real, mom. So real, mama. Aviv's dating simulator? Let's fucking go. Make sure you put Ike in the game. He wants to be in the game. So, and here's where communication can get a little toxic, okay? Can get a little toxic because it is possible to communicate in a toxic way, okay? Let me give another example from my life. After my husband and I had separated and whatever, like, I eventually started seeing this guy, and I thought, it was my intro to the poly world, and I thought, like, wow, like, like, everyone's, it's just like I finally get to do what I want, and not realizing that, like, I was fucking being lied to, like, a shit ton by this guy, right? And it's so weird, because, like, I learned so much from him, so much, but also, like, he was somehow just, like, lying, like, the whole time, but, like, oh my god, I would, please, never again, I swear to God. Stay back, I rebuke you, Satan. A lie is any conscious, deliberate attempt to deceive or mislead, and he would use communication to gaslight, and to make me feel like I'm being the wild one, when in reality, it's him wilding, okay? Ain't no way. Oh, I haven't told you anything. That is not factually untrue, so I haven't lied. Yeah, my Amish mountain... God damn it, Crexo. He did. I'm just a girl from the mountain, okay? A good liar tells lies that are mostly true. A masterful liar can lie without uttering a single falsehood. Ooh, Satan! Okay, wait. Paltering? Oh, so like, did you cheat on me today? I was at my office all day. That's not an answer. That's not the answer. Yeah, gaslighting? No. We don't play into that shit here. Mm-mm. Unless I'm gaslighting chat, then it's okay. Paltering. When you say something that's technically true in a way intended to mislead, that's a palter. Better not be paltering. I learned a word today. Okay, so what else do we go into here? Okay, so let's assume you're honest. You know yourself and you're sincere about this whole communication thing. There's still plenty of things to go wrong here. Oh, great. Yep. Okay, sure. Don't assume your partner would feel the same way you do. You do. True. Although I'm really big on putting myself in other people's shoes, so to speak, but I think that just comes from like empathy, being an empathetic person. But yeah, oh, well, I guess that, like, me assuming that's different than, it's like picturing myself in their shoes is different than assuming, like, they're gonna feel, I guess I don't do that. I don't assume that someone would feel the same way in my shoes. I guess not. I guess not. That's different. There's a differentiation there. I see it. Well, just think of how I feel isn't terribly helpful. Your partner may be thinking about how you feel, but if he doesn't feel the same way himself and wouldn't react the same way in your position, then what he's thinking is likely to be off base. Tell them how you feel. Tell them why. True. Don't take somebody else's word for what your partner is doing or thinking, and don't rely on someone else to tell your partner what you're doing or thinking. Okay. That's... Yes. Yes, especially the don't rely on someone else to tell your partner what you're doing or thinking. Come on, we did that in high school, no? Like, oh, can you go tell them I have a crush on them? Or tell them I'm not talking to them? Like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nobody still does that, right? Surely nobody still does that. But as far as taking somebody else's word for what your partner is doing or thinking, in my previous relationship, if I wouldn't have taken other people's word for what my partner is doing or thinking, I might have been stuck in an extremely toxic relationship. Because sometimes when you're in the relationship and you're in love, right, like, you definitely get this huge blind spot for the person. And I needed my friends telling me, like, hey, that's fucked up. Okay, that's not a nice thing to do. And I'd be like, oh, well, I guess it isn't. Dumbass me. Hey, it's okay. She learned. She's doing fine now. So yes and no. Yes and no. Don't slam the door. Oops. I've been perhaps a bit guilty of that. Oh, same Jazzy? Yeah, you get it, Jazzy, So sometimes I think it is important to listen to what other people are, like, if you got all your friends being like, hey, this is fucked up, you might want to look into that. That's all I'm saying. You might want to look into that a little bit. I've been known to be a door slammer. Sometimes I just need it to stop. And honestly, like, sometimes taking a beat from the other person, if you're having a heated moment, can be helpful. And it can be done in a non-toxic way of just like, hey, I need a minute. I don't eat my boogers. What the frick, Crexos? You eat boogers. You probably eating boogers right now. Fucking evil, don't listen, man. Evil. Babe, I would never eat a booger. I wouldn't do that, okay? Okay, what else do we got? Communication, on one hand, is quite robust, but on the other hand is very fragile. It's robust in the sense that language is quite resilient, but it's fragile in the sense that when you are talking to someone whose philosophical worldview is vastly different from yours, then when you try to explain a difficult concept, your words end up sounding like Bluefish tuba. It's the concept that's difficult. If it's the concept itself is foreign to your listener, then the words stop making sense. Damn. So you really have to, like, break it down and start low. For example, yeah, I need an example for that. Take a person whose idea of relationships is commitment means exclusivity, okay? If you tell such a person it's possible to be committed to more than one person at a time, your words sound like bluefish tuba. Is that what I sound like to you guys? Bluefish tuba, bluefish tuba? Bluefish tuba, bluefish tuba, bluefish tuba, bluefish tuba. Like that. Because the concept of commitment inherently implies exclusivity to that person. Saying commitment to two people is about like saying the tuba was so huge it was tiny. Okay. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad they said this. Explaining a foreign concept to someone can be very frustrating. It's true. Especially if they're like shut off, from any kind of like, oh, having an open mind about things. And it's always still going to be complicated, with communication, listening, right? We have to be listening as well if we're going to be communicating. Listening is active, not passive. If you're planning out the next thing you're going to say, you're not listening. And I feel like this is something I used to do, like especially in high school. I was terrible with conversations because, yeah, I would just get so anxious. I would just want to be planning what I was going to say next, and I wouldn't really be active listening, active listening. Listening is confounded by the fact that people rarely remember the exact words told to them. They remember only the concepts. Ooh. Which means if you misunderstand the concept, you're totally screwed. One of the most common problems with communication from the listener's point of view is the problem of interpretation. If you think that you've understood your partner, you may find that you assume your interpretation is the only correct one, and if you're wrong, you may find yourself resistant to what your partner was actually trying to say true. And that's just ego coming into play. Like when you find out you're wrong about something that maybe you were being on your high horse about a little bit, like it hurts the ego a little bit, sure. But you got to work on letting that ego go a little bit. But I am listening to my partner. It's just that my partner is listening to me. And from your partner's perspective, it's the exact same situation, only reversed. It's easy. Also, I don't know if I like this music. Hold on. There we go. It's easy to feel like you're not being heard when you're not hearing your partner. You end up in a competition to speak your piece and forget about the fact that communication is about mutual understanding. And that can be hard, right? Like, yeah, if you feel like you're in the moment and things are heated, it's a lot easier to recognize in others than in yourself. And it might be possible that a partner is trying to express something that doesn't fit within your conceptual framework, and you are the one suffering from bluefish tuba. Bluefish tuba, I love that. Can't destroy your enemies if you don't listen to what they say. True. What do they say? Keep your friends close. Do you keep your enemies closer? So don't assume that you already know what your partner is going to say. Listen to what your partner is saying instead. So true. Don't assume that you can disregard what your partner is saying, thinking, or feeling simply because you don't happen to believe that those thoughts or feelings are justified, or because they aren't what you think or feel in your partner's shoes. Don't jump the gun. Don't assume that you know where your partner is going with an idea and cut him off before he gets there. He might just surprise you. So it's about, active listening, letting the other person speak as well, and that can be really fucking hard when you're in the heat of the moment, right? But, it's something that I think, again, the better your relationship is with yourself, the easier these things are to overcome. One of the greatest enemies to communication is an exaggerated sense of insult or injury. If you feel wronged by your partner, it's quite likely you're not going to be particularly inclined to hear what they have to say, and it's also likely you will interpret everything they do say in the worst possible light. Do not assume that every perceived slight is intentional. Do not assume that someone has acted out of spite or malice, or if there is another possible explanation. Do not assume that your own grievance is always justified. Do not assume that your feelings are the only ones that are relevant. So real. Never assume except when Burns says he's going to go live. Write that down, guys. Okay? Stupid friggin' pen's clogged again. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. When you feel hurt, lashing out seems like justice. True. Whenever you feel this way, though, it becomes very, very important to keep two things in mind, all right? So what do we do when we're hurt and we feel like lashing out? We remember this. 1, just because I feel bad doesn't mean somebody else did something wrong. And 2, just because I feel good doesn't mean I'm doing the right thing. These are good. These are good. I do need a custom mask. Yeah, a little zipper. Bzz, right there. That'd be kind of sick, actually. That would be kind of sick. I know, I need to up my mask game. I need more, like, pink masks, you know? Pink. Mask merch would be sick, honestly. So yeah, when you feel hurt, right, you can go on the attack. Now your partner feels hurt, so they attack back. Congratulations. You probably shut down all hope at productive communication, and then it turns into a fight, right? Like, we've all been there. Sure. Doesn't feel great. Does not feel great. Just because I feel bad doesn't mean somebody else did something wrong. Just because I feel good doesn't mean I'm doing the right thing. Remember that before you escalate an argument, and that's really hard to do. Especially if you have, like, I can have a little bit of a temper, okay? I can go a little spicy sometimes if I get to that point, okay? And over the years, I've gotten a lot better at, you know, but, like, yeah, when I was a teenager and kid, man, I would get so mad. So mad. Couldn't stop me. Like my shovel story. Remember that time I grabbed a shovel and smashed the window in because I was really angry. Okay? It was wild. We're okay now. It's okay now. Unless. Alright, communication is a learned skill. Many people are afraid of talking openly and honestly with their partners because they are embarrassed by the things they feel or want, or they are afraid of the way their partners will respond, or they are afraid to make themselves vulnerable to their partners, or they are afraid of being laughed at or rejected by their partners. Honestly, just pro tip, like, I feel like if you are feeling this way, like embarrassed or afraid that you can't talk to your partner, I mean, it depends, but that might not be the partner for you. Like, you shouldn't, I mean, and it depends. Like, are you making yourself feel embarrassed, or is your partner making you feel embarrassed? Like, my ex, he would always be like, oh, are you feeling sensitive today? Are you feeling a little sensitive today? Yes, I was feeling sensitive that day because you were being a motherfucker. And so, like, yeah, you know, trying to, like, make you feel silly for feeling things. Crexus is an open book to certain and ancient forgotten language. Wow, that's pretty badass, actually. So, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're feeling like this, that's a big, big red flag, you know, for yourself and your situation. And, you know, to be taken quite seriously, honestly. Because you're not going to be happy, so they're not going to be happy. No one's going to be happy. You can do a lot to reassure your partner that this will not happen, that you will not mock, reject, laugh at, or think poorly of your partner, no matter what he says, even if the things he says are things you don't want to hear. And when you tell your partner it's safe to talk openly and honestly, make sure you mean it. The worst thing you can do is tell them it's okay and then punish your partner when they try to talk to you. Yep. So, like, you know, actions. I've always been an actions over words kind of gal. Like, don't just, like, tell me it's okay. Like, show me. You know what I mean? And that's what ultimately gains my trust. Oh my god, look, there's a kitty. Oh, look at the kitty. Wait, hold on. Look at the kitty. They have a little picture of a kitty. That's me when I go live and see you cuties. Oh, I'll pet the kitty. So cute. Anyway, why'd they just throw the random cute cat in there? Okay, here's a riddle. They've got a riddle for us. When is communication not communication? Here's a hint, and it's the cat. When is communication not communication? Tell me. When your cat meows at you. Wait, that's not true. It is using language. The majority of cat vocalizations, which by the way adult cats rarely do to each other, is what linguists call affirmative signaling? Wait, what? So like, no. Ike absolutely meows like to communicate, like, hey, bitch, I'm hungry, or I want to play, or I'm here, or I want to be held. Okay, affirmative signaling. It isn't a request for information or an attempt to communicate a thought and idea. It's in-group, out-group signaling, a way to seek reassurance that you're part of the same social group and that the people around you recognize and value you. Oh! So wait, you're trying to tell me my sweet baby boy child who I birthed myself is just trying to seek reassurance that he's part of the pride? Because we always say that. You know how like lion groups are like prides? We always like be like part of the pride. And he... That's so cute! Ow! Cats are just the best. A lot of human interaction is affirmative signaling. Late night stand-up comics talk about this endlessly in the Battle of Sexes kind of way. Listen, guys, if a woman describes a problem, she's not necessarily looking for you to offer a solution. True, but it's not a woman thing, it's a people thing. Real. So real. So real. Sometimes, you know, when you're venting, you just want to bitch. You know, you just want to bitch about it and get it out. You know, but then sometimes when you bring a problem to the table, you do want help with it, and that's when communication comes in. Be like, hey, no, I just want to like vent about this, or like, hey, no, let's go into problem solving mode and try to get this handled, you know? We're still cool, right, guys? Ike 2025. Oh no. Yes, still part of the pride. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It's too cute. Affirmative signaling is what you do when you are venting to someone you trust or looking for reassurance that you're loved. It isn't an invitation to problem. Okay, so affirmative signaling, pride, I'm part of a murder. Like a murder, you know, a group of crows is called a murder. Crexos, are you a government crow drone? Because actually I could see that. Why is my crown fallen? Oh no. There we go. You lost your crown, queen. Fight milk. If you're not sure if something is a genuine request for help or just looking for commiseration, ask. Wow, really? Wait, affirmative signaling has a sometimes sinister, occasionally evil twin? Concerned. The bid for attention. Oh. Oh. Bids for attention. I feel like that's what Ike does, is bids for attention. Signals that you're looking for reassurance that you're still loved, you're still cherished, you're still wanted. Trouble is, they can take the form of toxic, dysfunctional jabs and pokes. People who don't have healthy ways to ask for what they need. Hey, I'm feeling hurt or unloved or insecure, so rather than ask for reassurance, I'll be picky and abrasive, secretly hoping my partner will give me positive attention. Or worse yet, give my partner the cold shoulder in the hopes that they'll reach out. Oh, that's so toxic. Oh my god. Yeah, it's fucked up, and yeah, most of us have done it at some point or another. Yeah. Yeah, no, I used to do that. I used to give a little bit of the cold shoulder, just like... It's mostly when I'm mad, though. It's not really like... If I want attention, I'll just go, like, give hugs and kisses and be like, hello. You know? There are positive bids for attention as well. Negative ones can be tricky to deal with because on one hand, it is a cry for your compassionate attention, but on the other hand, it's reasonable not to want to reward bad behavior. Ike. Perhaps the best thing you can do, or at least the best thing this author has discovered so far, is you seem to be rather prickly. It's like a weird... Wow, I'm prickly? All right, here's some last points here. Some last points on this. So bringing it back around to Polly, when your relationship involves more than two people, it is essential that all the people involved be a part of your communication, especially in any situation that impacts everyone involved. Yes. Even if you divide your relationships into primary and secondary relationships, a secondary partner still has a right to be included. Don't call the other person names. Seriously. That's a good rule of thumb. Don't call names, especially in a serious moment. You know what I mean? It's not You're not communicating anything. Why is Turkish music playing? Turk var me. Turk var me? Turk var me. You speak Turkish, right, Krexos? Doesn't your fam speak Turkish at home? Turk var me? Okay, be proactive. If something arises that you need to talk about it. Often, it might seem tempting to just let it slide or to wait for just the right time to bring it up. Don't. You know? I mean, unless you're like out somewhere, like, withhold a little bit, like, maybe sometimes it is better to like wait till you get home to talk about it. As long as you talk about it, you know? If you keep having discussions about the same thing over and over again, you're clearly not addressing the problem. Man, did I learn that the hard way. When you solve a problem, when you solve a problem, let it go. Don't keep dragging it up. Communication is a learned skill. Okay? Like all learned skills, it becomes easier and more natural with practice. So true. So true. And a good way to start is just start communicating with yourself. Check it. Just be like, hey, how you doing today? Cutie, like how's it hanging in there? How are you feeling? When you're dealing with the problem of communicating a concept or philosophical idea that's foreign to your partner, patience is the name of the game. You may have to explain the same concept 16 different times to make it understood. Oh God. Ask for feedback. Invite a response to what you say. An argument occurs because a problem exists. Okay? You can argue with yourself, right? But at the end of the day, you're not your adversary, and neither is your partner. You both have the same goal. In a healthy dynamic, you both have the same goal, which is to solve the problem. Throwing blame around, not a good goal. Having said that, you make sure in communication to take responsibility for your decisions and consequences of those decisions. Acknowledge what you've done, okay? If you've done something wrong, just say so. And again, that's where some ego comes into play. That can be a little hard to do sometimes, right? If you fuck up, it's a little hard to admit it sometimes, but it gets easier the more you do it. If you're thinking about ways to argue with something your partner said, you're not listening. So true. You gotta active listen. Listen to what your partner's saying. Don't exaggerate, embellish, or use blanket statements that are over the top. You never consider my feelings at all. Well, sometimes you don't. A better approach is, I feel like my feelings aren't getting the consideration they're warranted. Here's something you can do to make me believe you're respecting my feelings. So on and so forth. Now let's see. So that was the website's bit on that. Where's Okay, so if we go back to this, okay, so here are some questions we can ask ourselves, right? Here are some questions we can ask ourselves. How directly do I ask for what I want and need? I'm in this photo and I don't like it. I know. That one took me some work. Still perhaps a bit of a work in progress. Like with my back and stuff. Like it's hard to ask for help sometimes, but I've gotten better. I have gotten better with the encouragement of my loved ones. And, it's so important to be direct about it. Direct and polite, What can I do to be more direct in my communication? Do you guys feel like you're being honest enough with yourself? I feel like I'm pretty brutally honest with myself, honestly. You know, I'm pretty direct about things. And also, like, my face is so, like, if I'm not happy, like, you will see it in 2 seconds on my face. Like, I'm terrible at hiding how I feel. You know what I mean? Like, to a fault sometimes. Um, if I hear a hidden meaning in a statement or question, do I ask for clarification before acting on my assumptions? So if you're hearing a hidden meaning, like, be like, hey, I'm kind of getting an undertone on that. Again, just communicating it instead of just not saying it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Crexos doesn't sugarcoat things. That just, oh, Crexos, you can't say that. You can't do that. You're canceled, bud. Do I perceive criticisms in my partner's statements, even if they aren't directly critical? Ooh, that is a big thing of communication, is can you take some criticism? Can you take criticism when it's warranted and when it's constructive? Can you take the criticism and learn from it and do better? Crucial to life. It's the only way you can learn, okay? What do I do to check in with my partners? And I'm going to also add on to that. What do I do to check in with myself? How do you guys check in with yourselves? Really? Like, how do you take that minute a day to just kind of think and sit with yourself and be? And if you don't do that, I super encourage it. Go to the mirror, look in that mirror and be like, hey, I love you. Okay, I dare you. I dare you. You won't. Go do it right now. You won't. Show yourself that love is there, that self-love is there. Listen to yourself. What do I do to make sure it's safe for my partners to communicate with me and let them know it's safe? So showing them, like when they do communicate with you, like, be willing to communicate back, right? Show them that you will give them the respect of communicating back and taking that time to work on things, Does my communication show that I take responsibility for my actions and emotions? Do you? Do you guys take responsibility for your actions and emotions? It's a hard one. It can be a hard one to wrap your head around. You know what I mean? Taking responsibility for stuff like that. But it's crucial, It is absolutely crucial. And I think that, I don't know, if more people in the world took time to work on their relationships with themselves, I dare say the world would be a better place. And I know a lot of the times we feel like we can't do much to change the world, and a lot of the time that's true. But one thing we can do to change the world is work on our relationships with ourselves to try to be kind, treat others with kindness when it's warranted, but also hold our boundaries when we have to, right? Okay? But I will always encourage you guys to work on your relationships with yourself. I work on mine still. Like, I don't think it's something that you ever, like, win or finish, Like, it's very much something that's a lifelong journey, And I mean, that's why we're here, right? I think, we're here to learn. This is the psychic that I used to read a lot of, Sylvia Brown. She said that, this is one of the, like, third hardest planets to incarnate on. Like, this is like the graduate program. Like, you incarnate here if you want to, like, sorry to go off the rails a little bit here. You incarnate here if you want to learn, like, hard and fast, basically. Like, this is like the graduate program planet, so to speak, and it's not supposed to be a fun place or a nice place. You know what I mean? Like, it's very much so a place of learning. I mean, as we can all kind of see, eh? And I feel like it's just always kind of been that way, and maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. But the best thing we can do is try to practice kindness to ourselves and others, I think. All right? So don't forget to check in with yourself. Treat yourself nicely. Okay? Okay. Promise? Okay. I'll know if you don't do it. I'll know if you don't do it, okay? But there we go. That was Chapter 6, Communication of More Than Two. There it is. Actually, how many chapters are in here? How many chapters does this bad boy got? Yeah. 25? Cool. It's gonna be a segment for a minute, I fear. We do a little more than two, but no, I like going over that with you guys and yapping about it, kind of giving my piece on things. So, thank you. Thank you for being here for that. That was chapter 6. I hope y'all enjoyed. Okay. What else has been going on? Oh, I don't know if you guys saw. Okay, we'll switch gears here. We'll switch gears. I don't know if you guys saw, but on Friday the 17th, it's at 3 p.m. my time. I don't know what it is for everybody else, but it's a little late for some of y'all I know. Across the pond, there's like a cat warfare tournament going on Adorable Kittens channel. And I don't know. I have a doctor's appointment that morning, but depending on how I'm feeling in the afternoon, I might. She's going to be streaming it on her channel. And let me see if I can shout her out. Shout out. I don't think she has any underscores or anything. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her. That's her. Yeah, she's gonna be hosting a little cat warfare tournament on her channel, and I was thinking of maybe hopping in for a couple games if I'm feeling up for it. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since cat warfare, hadn't it? Also, we can switch the music now. We can switch the music now, I think. No, not that one. That's pretty good. That's been pretty good here. Let me see. What do we got on the boob tube? I know. I feel like, yeah, we're in that freaking movie drought right now, and freaking, there's no good movies coming out. There are no good movies coming out. No new poly couple. Sad. Sad times. But that's okay, because, like, after Nosferatu, I have to watch Nosferatu again. I need to see it again. I need to see it again when it comes to something. Surely it'll be on something for free. Something soon free. Gimme. Gimme. I need to rewatch. Because that shit was like, what a nice, like, final movie of the year. That and Terrifier 3 are the movies that really stuck out with me from 2024. God, we're almost halfway through January. Hello? Hello? What happened, Jazzy? How did we get here? Oh, baloney. You're so right. You're so right, Jazzy. Five head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I didn't make it for a movie time yesterday, but I'll be back on this coming Saturday for one. We gotta watch something. Maybe we watch that new Lord of the Rings movie. Or we could know for Jazzy. What if we just watched it? What if we were able to watch it? We gotta make the German boys watch Nosferatu, Jazzy. God, this thing's trying to take me out. There we go. All right. So guys, you know what we kind of left behind though? You know what we kind of left behind though? I'll be real. Hold, pause the music. Hold. And I feel bad because we were going on such a good kick with it. We left Jonathan Frakes behind. Okay? And that's rude. That's rude and we shouldn't have done that. So, here's what I think. I think we need to watch this little video of Jonathan Frakes asking us things and then I'll take a break, and then I'll come back, and we're gonna start season 3 of Beyond Belief. Okay? We'll start season 3. We're going in. We're going in. All right, Jonathan Frakes, go ahead. Go ahead, ask me things.
Have you ever walked out of a mall into a huge parking area and realized you'd forgotten where you parked your car?
You ever gone mountain biking?
What do you want to be when you grow up? What's the right tip?
Have you called a plumber to your home lately? How superstitious are you?
How much money would it take to make you spend a night in a cemetery? Would you display this as a trophy? Do you have a pet? Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you believe in the power of a curse?
Have you had your hearing tested lately?
Planning a trip soon? Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Do you love to go a-wandering beneath a clear blue sky?
Have you noticed what big stars real estate agents have become?
Are you careful with your personal records? Does your computer ever seem to have a mind of its own? Have you ever visited a Chinatown section in a major city?
Have you ever visited a flea market? Have you ever visited a truck stop? Did you ever have a job as a waiter?
Have you noticed how many successful restaurants are theme-based these days?
Have you ever had the desire to write your initials in wet cement?
Freaking 4-year-olds be like, you know, kids just be like, why? Bird, bird, why? Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take a little break. And when I get back, we'll start Beyond Belief. Beyond Belief. Where's my... Here it is. Oh, also, guys, I want to reset fishing. And so I'm going to be doing that. And then what I'll do is when I switch up the fishing a bit, we'll do a fishing tournament. I know, 07 to all your guys' points. I'm sorry, Queen. It's season 3 incoming. Season 3 of our fishing incoming. I'm pretty sure Cruxos is the winner though. He did a lot of fishing. Like a lot of fishing. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Frakes asks you things. Oh, Jonathan Frakes. Okay. I'm going to take a break. And then I will be back. And then we shall continue. We shall Beyond Belief. Let me get some tunes here for you. Alright, I'm going to turn this shit up. Thank you guys for being here. Alright, I will be RB. Alright? Alright. Okay. Ooh, my creepy witch music. My creepy witch music. Yes. When I was... Oh, let me get comfy. Hold on. Ah, shit. My witchy music. When I went to Canada, again, not a real place. When I went to Canada, me and my friend I was staying with, we made a bonfire outside. And you could look up and just see, because they were kind of out in the country, so you could just see like the whole sky. It was beautiful, and there were like a little bit of northern lights up there, and we had this bonfire, and we actually like may or may not have microdosed a bit of mushrooms. And like this, we put this song on, and I swear we were like doing magic. We were like, you know, very witchy vibes. Very witchy vibes around there. Again, not real. Not real. Okay, we're closing fishing. I'll turn down the witchy music. Okay. Bob! Cutie Bob! How are you doing, cutie patootie? The king is here! Bob Ross, put some fucking respect on the god dang name with the duck eyes. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Okay, I'm gonna pause that for a second. It's getting a little intense. Okay. Now, I'm gonna set us up for Mario Kart. A little Mario Kart time. And we're gonna start season 3 of Beyond Belief. Huge. Carton Barbie. I'll put us in the category for efficiency. Optimal efficiency. Yes. Okay. We're in the Mario. Wow. Okay. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Alright, and I'm not gonna be able to see chat for just a second here. So don't do anything crazy. Okay, we got this. And then we'll put that here. Okay, please don't blue screen. I'm going to open this first. Because that's how you do it, is you open that first. Yes. Oh, and then you get this thing. Ow. And then you get this thing, and you do this. Exhilarating stuff. I know. Some say it's the best. Top 10% of just chatting streamers. Real. Somehow. I don't know how that happened. Okay. It worked. Let's freaking go. Alright. So let me put us in the Mario Kart and the movie category. Wow. It looks so cool. Let me put it more... there we go. That's good, right? That works? I think that works. I think that works. Okay. And now we do the Windows capture. This one right here. Wow. Wow, she's a streamer. Okay. And we got subtitles. And we got... Is 480 the highest it can go? Can we go higher than 480? Wait, where'd the settings go? 480. Yep, nope, that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay. Without further ado, here it is. Let me know if the volume's good and everything, okay, guys? Alright. And let me pull up chat so I can see y'all again.
Beyond Belief. Fact or fiction?
Okay.
Hosted by Jonathan Frakes.
Woo! There is
Tonight, your challenge is to separate what is true from what is false.
Freaking nailed it.
5 stories, some real,
Freaking
some
nailed
fake.
it.
Can you judge which are fact and which are fiction?
Okay.
To find
Get the
out,
emotes
you must
ready.
enter a world of both truth and deception. A world that is beyond belief.
Actually, let me turn this down just a smidge. Just a smidge. Alright, is that an okay volume?
Is the truth always easy to see?
Yeah, I think
Take this
that's
picture.
okay.
Viewed from this angle, it appears to be a dramatic seascape. However,
No more pictures! It's like his
take
signature
this
move.
face, place it on the picture, and observe. The
Oh my
clear
God.
reflection of a man with a beard.
Wow,
It happens to be the face of legendary science fiction writer
that's
Jules Verne,
crazy.
a man who knew well the blurry line between fact and fantasy.
Wow.
Tonight, you will see stories that may be inspired by actual events, or they may be clever lies.
Okay, we gotta
But in
get the
judging
emotes
them,
ready.
be careful of what
So
they
we
may
got
seem
this
to be,
one.
for like this picture, there may be hidden
Fiction.
truths contained within.
And
A
then
fact
pure fact.
should give you pause for reflection.
Don't forget.
They come in
There
strips,
we go.
sticks, tubes, and kits.
Okay.
They inform you with dots, streaks, colors,
weed
and
'em.
symbols. Today's home pregnancy tests are available everywhere and can be purchased
No!
right alongside the beer and potato chips.
Oh, I'm scared!
In fact, these modern versions are said to
No!
be over 99% accurate. Yet 1 percentage point still leaves room for doubt.
Oh my
Take
god,
18-year-old
Jonathan Frakes,
Marissa Bates.
chill!
Her body is starting to feel different these days. But whether she's
The
pregnant or
scariest
not,
thing I could
will
imagine,
soon be
man.
put to a terrifying test.
This is our home in Del Mar, California. Until that terrifying summer,
Callie,
it
shout
was
out.
quiet and peaceful. Our daughter Marissa had just graduated from high school that June. She was starting college in the fall, but until then, she was determined to have the summer of her young life.
Slay.
My husband Glenn and I were beginning to suspect that she had gotten herself into a bad situation.
Oh. Oh no. Bleh.
Marissa, what's wrong?
Bleh.
It's her stomach again, isn't it? This has been going on for 3 weeks now. It can't be the flu.
Glenn, we both know what it is. We just don't want to face it. Marissa's been spending a lot of time with Jason. Maybe they messed up.
Oh.
It could be morning sickness.
Yeah, this is why I do not hold hands.
I know she doesn't want to talk to us about anything, but she's going to have to talk to us about this.
Glenn, let me do it. You're
Daddy,
getting upset.
chill.
All right. You talk to her.
Alright, here we go. I'm going in the lobby on Mario Kart.
Marissa? Sweetie?
Hello?
I'm not pregnant. Why can't you believe me?
It's just that all the symptoms are there. Now, your father and I are trying to figure this whole thing out, and it's something to explore.
There's nothing to explore, okay? It's
Oh, we
no
gotta
big deal.
watch. That's
Got
okay.
some kind of flu bug or something, but I'm feeling better now. I'm sure it's going away.
Uh-oh.
Marissa, we just want you to know that we're here for you. If there's anything you want to talk
There's
about...
nothing to talk about, Mom.
Uh-oh.
I'm not pregnant.
Monka. Monka, monka, monka.
As the days passed, Marissa began to have strange cravings.
This is
And nothing
horrifying.
seemed to satisfy her enormous
Too real.
appetite. Over the next few weeks, her clothes became harder and harder to fit into.
She just weed. Uh-oh.
Marissa had always watched her figure. Now, her waistline was out of control.
What is happening to me?
I mean, girl. There's a certain point.
There is no other explanation, Marissa.
Not really.
You must be pregnant.
I mean,
So let's move out of denial and into reality. You and Jason made a mistake.
I know what it must look like, but it's impossible. I never had sex with Jason or anyone, I swear.
We want to believe you, Marissa.
Oh, you can give me a home pregnancy test.
yeah, no
That'll
shit.
prove I'm telling the truth.
Why are we waiting this long to do that?
Well, according to this, you're not pregnant.
She's not.
Go to the doctor.
What's wrong?
Something moved.
Oh!
Well, there's definitely something there.
Oh,
What do
hell
you think it is,
no.
Dr. Saperstein?
I don't want to alarm you, but it looks like a large cyst. It's just such an odd shape. I've never seen anything like it before.
I don't like this
Cyst?
episode. I'm scared.
What about the movement I was feeling?
Oh, that was probably a muscle spasm or some gas.
It wasn't a muscle spasm or gas.
Marissa,
I'm so
the test
scared.
came back negative. You're not pregnant.
What about this tumor or cyst or whatever it is? What do we do about it?
Well, I recommend that we go in and remove it as quickly as possible.
Mom, is she going to be all right?
Marissa's a strong young woman. Whatever it is, recovery will be quick.
Okay, here we go. Let's do Mario Circuit warm up. Hello. I'm in the game. Going through this at 18 would be insane, not gonna lie. Alright, Mario Kart. But also
We
Beyond
good to
Belief.
go?
Here we go.
Okay. Scalpel.
Don't look, chat. No! Oh god.
Sponge it, please.
On it!
All right, follow me. Okay, suction. Thank you.
Okay.
Doing great.
Yep.
Let me get the retractors in here. We're in. All right. Let's get the clamps in there.
Alright, first Mario Kart. I'm in. We're in.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Doing great. Let's see now.
Ugh.
Find this.
What is it?
All right, give me some room. There it is. Scalpel.
Start the race.
Whoa, that's strange. Feels like it's moving.
Oh, stop. Stop it. I'm gonna freak out. No. Oh my god.
Oh
What
my god.
is it? What is it?
What is it?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You have to tell me what it is.
It's a big octopus.
No! No, 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 no shot. Oh
The doctors
god.
came up with the only explanation that made sense. Marissa had been spending a lot of time swimming in the ocean that summer. She must have swallowed a fertilized octopus egg, and her body provided the incubator for its development.
No.
Our daughter is fully recovered now, but we'll never get the nightmare out of
I mean,
our
she birthed
minds.
that octopus.
The story you've just seen was suppressed for years.
What the
It's still
fuck?
denied
You
by
know
the
what?
medical community.
I'm gonna say pure fact.
But let's be clear about one thing.
Pure
No
fact.
one is claiming that Marissa gave birth to an octopus. Only that one was surgically removed from inside her body.
Nah, she
Despite
birthed
the
that thing. I
contradictions
would
and
keep it.
cover-ups by those involved,
I would keep it.
can this really be possible? Can a fertilized octopus
Pure
egg
fact.
ingested into the human system actually grow inside the body?
Yes.
Certainly other organisms can. Parasites such as tapeworms have grown to enormous size
Bodies are
inside their human
amazing.
hosts.
They can do incredible things.
Do you accept this tale of an octopus who lived inside a human being as true? Or is there something fishy going on here?
Uh-oh, Jazzy says there's something fishy going
We'll
on
find
here.
out if this
God
story
damn
is
it.
true or false at the end of our show. Next, a real estate agent sells a house with a curse on beyond belief,
Oh.
fact, or fiction.
That was a crazy way to start season 3.
Have you noticed what
I'm
big stars real estate
never
agents have
swimming in
become?
the ocean.
You see their names and faces
don't wanna
on
get octopus
billboards, on
pregnant.
benches, and in every Sunday newspaper. Is it any wonder with star treatment like this that many real estate agents begin to act like stars themselves? Bev
11th?
Conklin is
Not
a true
last.
star of the real estate world. To see her fast-talking, charming
I was
spiel is
watching
like
the
witnessing a
octopus
high
story.
wire act.
Crazy.
But in this case, Bev isn't working without a net. She's working without a conscience.
The curse of Hampton Manor. Ooh, Rome. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna say, let's go.
I'd never met a woman like Bev Conklin before. I wish I never had.
Okay.
Bev was the #1 real estate agent on the East
Money?
Coast. She could sell
You can't have
anything
that license plate.
except Hampton Manor.
Oh.
I didn't know it at the time, but the manor was cursed.
Oh.
All 5 previous owners had met with horrible misfortune.
Oh, that's
By the time I started house hunting, Hampton Manor was up for sale again.
Damn.
My wife and I were fresh from the city. To Bev, we must have looked like hors d'oeuvres on a tray, ready to be devoured. As we closed the deal on Hampton Manor, Bev
It's
never
cute, though.
mentioned any curse.
It's cute though.
Martha and I have been wanting to move out of Manhattan for years, but we just couldn't find the right house.
Well, you certainly found it in Hampton Manor, Don.
I can't get over the fabulous deal you got us, Bev.
I keep thinking there has to be something wrong with the old place.
Yeah.
But the inspection checked out fine.
Of course it did. Bev Conklin only sells
All right, here we go.
best.
Not
I
last.
envy you both. I just wish I could afford a home like Hampton Manor. Will you invite me over once in a while for a cup of coffee so I can drool?
You got a deal, Bev.
Congratulations. Bye, Don. Bye,
Lady
Martha.
selling cursed houses.
Bye-bye. Drive safe now. Yes.
Bev don't care about nothing but Bev. See, guys, her relationship with herself is not great, actually.
What is it?
I just can't believe you didn't tell those people about the curse of Hampton Manor.
Oh, give me a break, Gina. Really. There's no such thing as a cursed house. So those other owners had some bad luck. It happens. It's not my fault.
I just think you should have said something.
There's nothing in the real estate code of ethics
She's
that
lying
says
by
anything
omission.
about
Oh, wait, what's that
divulging dumb
called? We learned that word
superstitions to
today.
potential
Shit, I
buyers.
forgot about it.
I would have told them about the curse.
Curse smirched. It's a sale.
Start with a P.
Now, you watch. The Mackles are gonna love that place. I bet I get a lot of referrals from that couple. Go.
I didn't see Bev Conklin again for almost 6 months. But by this time, things were very different.
Oops. Bro.
Who's that sitting at my desk?
That's Mr. Mackle.
Who?
The one that you sold Hampton Manor to.
Oh.
Remember?
Oh, the rich stockbroker. He certainly looked better.
Well, damn, Bev. Chill.
Okay. Ah, Mr. Mackle, what are you doing here? In the market for a summer home, perhaps? Something on the Cape?
Oh, shit.
Oh, my. What happened to you?
Ever since I took ownership of Hampton Manor, my life has gone to ruin. All my stocks and bonds collapsed. My
No, the
clients
stocks.
abandoned me. My wife left me for another man.
Oh, no.
And I've developed a bleeding ulcer that causes me constant pain.
Oh, God. Well,
That's
hey,
all
fifth
very
place.
sad. But what is it you want of me?
I finally learned from the neighbors about the curse of Hampton Manor.
Oh, that, really?
Why? Why didn't you tell me about it before you sold it to me?
That was not my responsibility. Now, honestly, Mr. Mackle, you can't blame your bad luck on me. A house is a house. There is no such thing as a curse.
Bev, you know what
I
you
want
did.
the manor sold immediately.
Oh, well, if you want me to represent you as your agent, that's different. Of course, you understand it's going to take a while to find a buyer. I mean, that is a very special house.
No! It has to be done today, immediately.
Oh, my God, you must be kidding. I can't find a buyer today.
If I own that house a moment longer, I know I'll die.
Aware. Help him, Bev.
Well, if you'd let it go for $300,000, I'd be glad to take it off your hands today.
But that's less than half of what I paid for it.
Damn.
I know.
Oh, she cursed the house because she wants it. She cursed the house because she wants it.
All right.
I got it.
All right.
I see it.
It's a deal.
Where's Albie?
Oh,
I called it, Albie.
And you
Normally
are
it's
going to be
Albie
so happy
that
because
calls it.
I'm going to save you so much time in escrow. I can do it all right here.
I signed over the deed, making Bev Conklin the owner of Hampton Manor. She was only too happy to take it off my hands.
Bet.
But then again, she didn't believe in curses.
Uh-oh.
I never saw Bev again, but her assistant, Gina, who definitely believed in the curse, told me the rest of the story.
The place is fabulous. I may never sell it. The bathroom alone is worth the price of the mortgage. Oh, now I wish I was still dating Reggie. Such a nice big tub.
Bev, don't you feel weird about poor Mr. Mackel?
Why should I? He's completely nuts. The place is great.
Aren't you scared?
What is it?
I told you, I haven't had one single problem. No, none whatsoever.
That's great.
Oh no!
Oh, you stop already. There is no curse.
Well, I hope you're right.
07, Bev.
Seven is a lucky number. Maybe that will break the chain.
07. Bye-bye.
Bev? Are you alright?
Well. Oh no, I hit a box. So I was watching the show.
Bev?
Stage. Stage.
Did Hampton Manor really have a curse? Or was
I
Bev
feel like
Conklin
that
just
was a bit of
victim bad luck?
filler. I'm
But then
gonna
how do you
say
explain the misfortune
fiction.
of every other owner of the property?
Fiction on that
Or
one.
they all just have been unlucky people?
Fiction.
Oh, here's something else to ponder.
Little
We've
filler.
changed the name and location of Hampton Manor for story purposes, but the home we based it on had a similar curse. In fact,
Wait, so
a
are
very
you
wealthy couple bought it in the early 80s.
are you just
At the
telling
time,
us that your story
They
is
scoffed
fiction
at the
then?
curse, and why not? They owned hotels, skyscrapers,
Hello?
and businesses all over the world.
Or
Within
that
a
it's
short time
real?
after moving into their new home,
Spoilers,
their
Jonathan.
empire crumbled and dissolved. Their
Well, then you
names,
just tell us
Harry
it's-
and Leona Helmsley.
We'll tell you whether this story
Well,
is
I mean,
true
you
or
just
false
did.
at the end of our show. Next, a beheading in a wax museum on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Of all the instruments of capital punishment, surely the most fiendish is the guillotine.
Ooh,
The sentenced
the
prisoner would place
guillotine.
his or her head here,
Bring it
affectionately
back.
known as the chopping block, and then a blade sharpened so fine it could slice a human hair in half would be released by the executioner. The result?
Right, Bullet Bill.
A dramatic slice of life. Of course, the guillotine has been out of fashion for a while.
Oh!
But its legend is still with
Not
us.
really.
Pierre Saint-Jacques is a student of history.
The last time the guillotine was used
creator of
was the
wax
year the
figures,
first
he
Star
has
Wars
to.
movie came out in the
His
70s.
latest project is the beheading of French monarch Marie Antoinette. And he's
The
praying
French. They love
history
that.
does not repeat itself.
The French love the guillotine. Le guillotine. Ooh, Athens dash. Okay. Say less.
The world-famous Le Font Wax Museum is
Le
considered
Font.
by connoisseurs to be one of the finest of its
Le
kind.
Font.
Whether they're duplicating movie sets or famous moments from history, the attention to detail is legendary. Down to the last bolt.
Oh, it's Frankenstein's monster.
The creative force behind the success of the Le Font wax exhibits was wax sculptor Pierre Saint-Jacques. Pierre was not only a genius at his work,
Dracula shout
he was
out.
an absolute perfectionist. He was so obsessive and demanding that the only one who could tolerate his high-strung behavior was his loyal brother, Andre.
Andre.
Together, they have prepared the precise details for the newest masterpiece in Pierre's acclaimed career, the beheading of Marie Antoinette.
Pierre.
All right, here we go.
Finally, it's arrived.
Dragon Driftway, I'm ready. Dragon these nuts. Got him. What? Chill.
This is the exact duplicate of the blade that separated poor Marie Antoinette's head from her body.
Oh my god.
Do you really think the public cares if it's real or not?
I care, and that's all that matters.
Je care.
Pierre's outbursts were familiar to Andre. He dismissed them as the necessary release of an artistic temperament. Besides, Pierre was the one with the talent, so Andre chose to tolerate his behavior.
Andre?
Drama.
Andre? Why did you put the executioner in position so soon? I don't want him here yet.
I didn't. The last time I looked, he was back there.
Monka.
Well, someone moved him here.
Pierre, if I did move him, wouldn't there be footprints in the dirt? Can't you see? The surface is perfectly smooth.
Okay. Oh, that's... I don't like
Well, I
that.
can't be bothered with this now.
I don't like that executioner. Yeah. Bolt.
Did you ever think you would become immortal, Mary? This how it looked? How it felt? How close did I come? And what was going through your head those last few moments?
Oh God.
Pierre, are you all right?
I think so. It all happened so quickly.
Look.
Someone is pulling a prank.
Scary. Hold me, chat. Hold me.
Maybe they're still inside the museum.
At least nobody's pregnant. That's what really matters, right?
Pierre and Andre searched the entire museum but could find no one else there. The doors were still bolted from the inside, so nobody could have left. The brothers agreed that it must have been a freak accident and went on with their work. They wanted to put their fear aside that somehow the wax executioner could be possessed of an evil spirit.
I don't know. I'm out.
It's a great opening.
Nothing is scarier than pregnancy. Real jazzy.
Congratulations.
Oh no! I fucked up right at the
Thank you.
end! Still tense.
Everything I dreamed it would be.
Yeah, the octopus one scarred me, I fear.
Did you hear the comments about how realistic the exhibits are? Especially my Marie Antoinette.
Yes, Pierre, I heard the comments.
Perhaps now, finally, you understand the importance of my perfectionism.
The importance of my perfectionism.
Can you imagine how horrible that must have been to have your head chopped off?
I think it's kind of cool. I wonder what they did with all the heads.
That's so sick.
You know what would be the bomb?
What?
A picture
Updating
with your head in that
bios.
Are you crazy?
First time
Come on,
chatter.
Chrissy. I've got 2 shots left
What
on
you
the
mean?
bowl. It's not like it's real.
What does that
It's
mean?
all wax.
Well, why me?
What does that
What
mean?
are you doing?
Because it's got to be a girl. We're recreating the beheading of Marie Antoinette.
Oh God, girl, don't put your head in there.
Okay, but let me know if somebody's coming.
Updating bios scarier. Oh no.
Okay,
That's actually
okay.
pretty
Kneel
good,
down
Silent.
and-
That's pretty good.
on the
First
block.
time Chad-er. I do need to update my bio, and I really don't want to.
Take the picture.
Wait a
No,
minute.
girl, don't
Wait
do
a minute.
it.
I can't get everything in.
Oh, she's gonna do it.
Dave, will you just take the picture?
Okay, but it's not going to work unless you don't
Jover.
Hurry up!
Ah!
Chrissy!
Look out! Chrissy!
Chrissy!
It's Jover for her. Oh my God. I would pee poop and cry.
Are you okay?
I was afraid there might be another accident, so I replaced the real blade with one made of balsa wood.
Oh.
Thank you, Andre.
Well, damn. That executioner, I don't know.
Now I suggest we will place the executioner.
Yeah, get rid of him, man. He's freaking me out. Get him out of here. Pretty spooky, though. Not gonna lie. Very scary. Oh,
Did this story really happen?
thank you so much for the
Or was it merely
follow.
overworked imaginations
Hey,
that made the
I
two men begin
appreciate
to
that.
see things in their own exhibit? And why were
Follower
there no
number 1
footprints
through
showing the
1?
executioner had moved?
Let's freaking go.
Was there a demented
Hope
villain
you're having a
working
good
behind the
Sunday.
scenes? Or
Thanks for
perhaps there are
hanging
no
out.
explanations to be found in the real world.
I'm gonna say that
Will
one
this
was
story of the
real.
wax figure withstand the lasting test of
Pure
truth?
fact. Slash
Or when
me
all is
types
said and
pure
done,
fact in the chat.
will it simply melt away?
We'll find out if this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a hospital becomes a bloody nightmare on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
To many seriously ill people, these bags mean life itself.
Wait, Jazzy
Steady
said
drip, drip, drip
pure
of these
fact.
life-giving liquids.
So they tell
provide
us,
the beat
so
of life
Silent,
for patients in
basically
critical
they
condition.
tell us stories and we have to
But cut
decide
off
if they're
that
fact or
nourishment.
fiction, and then they tell us at the
The
end.
beat goes off.
So some of the stories are real and some aren't.
Nurse Gwen Buckbinder is
She's used to patients who need nourishment
We
to
gotta
survive.
figure it out.
But a new patient has just checked onto her floor, and his medical needs are about to go off the chart.
Oh, shit.
I'd been working the midnight to 7 shift at St. Francis County for the past 5 years.
That's a terrible
I'd seen
shift.
a lot of strange cases, but nothing prepared me for what came in late one night. It was just another John Doe, but this one was suffering from severe malnutrition and acute anemia.
6th
He was
place.
so far gone, I didn't think he was going to make it. He refused all solid food and was being sustained on glucose IVs and blood plasma transfers. But now, only 24 hours later, his vitals were remarkably up. It looked like he was going to pull through.
If you eat some solid food, you'd recover a lot quicker, you know. No appetite yet? Huh? If you need anything, just push your button. I'm on till 7.
Sausage. Stare.
The following night, I was on my rounds when I thought I heard voices coming from inside room 621.
Monka. The voices.
It was 2 in the morning, long past visiting hours.
The voices.
Who are you?
Oh, God.
And what are you doing here?
Read them,
Oh,
please.
they're the Canes. They are here to see Eric.
Oh, wow.
Eric.
His name is Eric Creighton. He did odd jobs for us around the house. We became worried last week when he did not show up. So we went to police. They sent us here.
Please leave. I want to spend some time with my friends.
Oh, God.
Alone.
The fuck?
It is way past visiting hours.
Bro, you're not getting paid enough for this
They were
run.
not aware. Please, give us some time. Alone.
All right. I will break the rules, but just this once.
I like this.
Thank you,
This
my
track.
dear.
The lights are pretty. Oh, I missed the...
So now I knew the John Doe's name, Eric Creighton. But what was really going on in room 621? It seemed like more than just a visit from a couple of old friends.
No
And
shit.
what was that creepy old man doing in the bathroom?
I don't know. Kick them out. Finish them.
Excuse me. Excuse me? Could you hold 1 second, please? I was determined to get to the bottom of this.
Do it. Oh no! Oh, Vives. Vives. Who's driving? Who is driving right now? Good lord.
But I had every right to check that bathroom.
Yeah, you do.
This was the safest time to do it without causing an incident.
Real.
This patient definitely had me scared.
What do you
Ah!
I didn't mean to disturb you. I was just looking for dirty gowns.
They've already been picked up.
He's
Now
scary.
please
I don't
leave
like
my
it.
room.
I
Oh,
came in early the
I
next
missed the
night.
box.
I just couldn't get Eric Creighton out of my mind. Who was he? Or more importantly,
Hey, Gwen.
what was he?
Did you hear about last night? Somebody ripped off 200 bags of plasma from the blood bank.
What?
Third place! Third
Weird, ain't
place!
it?
Yeah, real weird.
Not bad. Wait,
Check
blood?
you a favor.
Is he a vampire?
Take 621 down to X-ray and keep him there a while.
What's up?
Just do it for me. I'll tell you later.
Wait.
All right.
Jazzy, no!
One X-ray coming up.
He's still scary. Little flirt.
Don't worry, it won't hurt
Jazzy
a
rolls
bit.
for flirt. Oh God, that's like a lot of blood.
What are they doing?
They're just hungry. Ah!
I told you to stay away!
Oh God.
Oh my God. What did you do to
Vampires!
Stay away from me!
Run! No! Security guard, do something, bro. Ah! Hey! Stop! The slow motion. So silly. Hey! That's illegal.
Hospital officials kept my story a secret. They didn't want their hospital associated with vampires. And then it hit me. Maybe Eric wasn't a vampire. Maybe his goal all along was to steal blood and sell it illegally. By pretending to be a vampire, he knew his crime would go unreported. I guess I'll never know.
Well, I'm going with vampires are real. Option
What really
A.
happened here?
Fact.
Did the patient at
I
room
want to
621 really need to drink blood to survive?
Yes.
Vampire stories have been with us for centuries, and there are recorded
I've seen
ceremonies in which
vampires,
certain tribes and cults actually drink human blood. But perhaps the explanation is more worldly. Perhaps Eric and his cohorts were clever thieves who wanted to give the impression of being vampires, so their activities would go unreported.
It's actually pretty bad.
How was it that Eric survived a 6-story drop, never to be found? Is this vampire tale based on an actual event, or are we just trying to suck you in?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We'll find out if
Jonathan
this
Frakes.
story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a deadly game of chance on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
In the heyday of the touring carnivals, prize booths were big money makers for the barkers on the Midway. While many carnivals ran ethical games of chance, others stacked the odds in their own favor. For example, the points of these darts are left purposely dull. The balloons, underinflated, making them much more difficult to break.
Rigged.
These milk bottles make a tempting target. Knock 3 over, win a prize.
This is how you
It
guys
looks
feel
very
when we
easy
play marbles.
until you learn that they're weighted on the bottom.
I weighted my marble so it goes faster. Or something.
Big Ralph Zabriskie ran a crooked booth at a carnival for 20 years.
Good place, okay.
He came from a long line of cheaters, and he was very good at what he did. But as Ralph is about to learn, no matter how skilled the con man, you can't cheat fate.
Real.
Big Ralph's traveling carnival looked like a place devoted to fun, but it had a wicked underbelly. Big Ralph, an ex-con who had committed everything from grand larceny to murder, was hiding out here from the law.
Why?
And while he
why
planned
can't I
his
think
next
of it?
major crime,
Oh no,
he spent his
too
time
close to the
running the
phone up
carnival
here.
and cheating little children.
Ferris wheel, Ferris wheel. Holy shit.
Close one. You're a good little girl. I almost lost one of my stuffed pals. Another dollar, another ring, another chance.
Sir?
What do you say?
Get out of my face.
Big Ralph knew that the hoops were about the same size as the cans, so to ring one was next to impossible.
Oh, too bad. You got any more money, sweetie? Then beat it, kid. You're taking up space. Step
Damn.
right up. Win a beautiful stuffed animal for just
Making
$1.
kids cry.
Wait just
a minute.
Step right up. Yeah, what do you say, Pop? Put your money down. Try your luck.
In the next few moments, Big Ralph's luck and his entire future were about to change forever.
Ozcan. Oh! Got his ass.
How did you do that, Pop?
Guess I'm just lucky.
Slay.
Yeah, right.
Slay.
Real lucky.
Which one do you want?
The bunny.
Aw.
I'll take the bunny.
Bunny. Cute.
You ever play this game before, Pop? You look awful familiar.
Nope, never played.
Thank you, mister.
Aw.
The old man decided to reward all the kids who had been cheated by Ralph that day.
You'll never do that again, old man.
We'll see.
But Big Ralph was wrong. The old man
Wrong.
would do it again and again and again, all day
Fuck.
long.
I fucked up on the. Oh no. Oh, Grover. Damn. Clean him out. Clean him out. Clean him out. Really tossing them rings.
This kind of thing had never happened to Big Ralph before. The old master swindler was beginning to feel he was being swindled himself, and there was nothing he could do to stop it.
Swindled. It's a reverse swindling. Damn, I missed boxes again. Ain't no way.
Big Ralph was being taken to the cleaners by an old man with an amazing ability for ring
Right,
toss.
that's right. Take him to the cleaners. Let's bring that saying back.
And all the time the old
I'm
man
taking
was
these
winning
fools
prize
to the
after
cleaners,
prize,
fourth place.
Big Ralph was trying to guess, what's the angle? Who is this guy? Was it somebody from Big Ralph's violent criminal past?
All right, that's it. This booth is closed for repairs.
Wow.
Just what kind of game are you playing, old man?
Just playing the game.
Ring toss.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Slay. Space. Hell no!
Little bag of bones. I
Wow.
don't know how you did it, but you did it. Now you're gonna pay me for those stuffed animals.
Hey, I won those animals fair and square. I don't owe you anything.
Yeah. Oh my god, no!
I want what's coming to me.
This is sad.
You'll get what's coming to you, Big Ralph.
Yeah.
Who
Fuck
are
you,
you,
Big
old
Ralph.
man?
Just a harmless old man. But you're a cheat. You've been taking advantage of children for years.
Cancel him. What?
Get off these grounds. And if I see you here again, I'll give you a beating you'll never forget.
Jesus Christ. I don't like Ralph. Ralph can fuck off.
Hey, Big Ralph! You forgot your ring!
Got him. Fucking got him. Fucking got him.
Hey, I've been looking for you.
Ow.
Where you been?
Just taking care of some business. What's up?
You got a car off track inside.
Everything's going wrong today.
Monga! Very scary.
Oh, come on, you rusted bucket of bolts.
This guy.
That's just great.
Ooh. Oh god. Ain't no way.
Get out of my face, you cheap piece of junk.
Wow. Get riggedy wrecked. What you do?
Ah, my foot! My foot!
Big Ralph, are you okay in there?
Haunted
going
rats
on?
are sick though.
Sonia, stop playing with the sounds!
You real for that, Jazzy. The rat's gonna eat him.
Yes.
I'm on the rad side personally. The rad felt threatened and had to do what it had to do.
It just can't be.
Well, damn. Third place! Let's fucking go. Also, Alejandro!
This is driving me
How
nuts.
are you, cutie? Happy Sunday!
Oh my god.
Ooh, 07. Relaxing? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's a good day for that.
And so the old man had the last laugh on Big Ralph, who was now hanged to death by the hoop from a game of ring toss.
Get fricked, Ralph.
Who was the mysterious old man? Was he some spirit sent to avenge the wrongful deeds of Big Ralph? Or was Big Ralph done in by
I like
some
this story,
angry
but for some
employees
reason
who
I
were
think
tired
it's
of his treachery
fiction.
and
I don't know
hateful
why.
ways? But then how do you explain the
I
close
feel like all the
resemblance of
stories
the old man
today,
to the
except for the
funhouse?
second one, were super
Was that
convincing.
set up to make an all-too-real crime seem supernatural?
It's not.
Is
It's
this
kind
tale
of
of the
like
deadly
Twilight
game
Zone.
of
It's
ring
like they
toss
present you with a bunch of
inspired by an
stories,
actual
and then you
event?
have to decide which ones are real or not,
have we
and then they
rigged the
tell you
game
at the
once
end.
again?
Some of the stories are real.
Next, you'll find out which of our
Oh,
stories
wait.
are fact and which are fiction when Beyond Belief returns.
Oh God. Okay. I'll just do the race.
Now let's look back at tonight's stories
Just
and find
pretend
out
I'm
which
typing
ones
in
are
chat.
inspired by actual events and which ones are totally false. The story of the young girl who swallowed a fertilized octopus
Oh
egg
God,
and
that
grew
one
the
was
creature
fucking
inside her
brutal. That one was
True or false?
fact.
That movement I was feeling.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
that was
that one
probably a
was
muscle
fact.
spasm or some gas.
That
Mostly
one was
muscle
also
spasm.
horrifying.
Or
and
gas.
I
Marissa,
never want
the
that
test
to
came back
happen to
negative.
anyone
You're
ever.
not pregnant.
Do you think you've heard a story like this somewhere? Is it true? Only in the world of urban legends.
Oh,
Although
okay.
this one has been circulated as true.
Okay, thank God.
It's fiction.
Thank God. Jazzy, we're okay. Jazzy, it's okay. It's okay. Thank
Now
God.
let's look at the house with the curse on it. Was this story
Same.
true?
I finally learned from the neighbors about the curse of Hampton Manor.
I think this
Oh,
one's
that really.
fiction.
Why didn't you tell me about it before you sold it to
But
me?
also, they
That
kind
was
of
not
told us
my
it was fact.
responsibility.
Although we changed the name of the house, this story was inspired by an actual event.
Yeah, like you told us that though. That's cheating, Jonathan Frakes. You're cheating.
The story of the wax museum with the deadly exhibit.
No, like she swallowed
judge that
octopus eggs and it started
What was
growing
going through
inside
your
her.
head those
type
last
thing.
few moments?
You can't. She didn't actually have. She didn't actually do anything with the octopus. She swallowed the eggs in the ocean.
Are you all right?
And then
This
it started
eerie
growing.
tale of the wax exhibit that seems to have a life of its own has
Oh,
to
the
be
wax
false,
one.
right?
I think
This
that
one
one was
happened
true.
in a wax museum in Canada. Our
Oh!
source material spots it around 3
Canada
decades
shout out. Yeah, they said pregnant. I mean, she was
Let's
kind of
review the
pregnant
story
with it.
of the hospital with the bloodthirsty patient.
Fact. Okay, this one I just want to be true because vampires are good, right? I just want this to be true because vampires.
I told you to stay away!
Ah!
What did you do to him?
There is certainly
Oh,
more than one
nerve.
cult in this country associated with vampire-like activities.
Fact.
Is it possible that one of them participated in our story?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes!
It is possible because our research shows this story happened to a
Vampires!
registered nurse on the East Coast about 20 years ago.
Vampires
It's fact.
confirmed Jazzy easy. Easy. So you're saying there's a chance.
What about the cheating carnival barker who met an ironic fate in his own funhouse?
This booth is closed for repairs.
This one's fiction, I think.
What
I don't
kind of
know.
game are you playing, old man?
Ring toss.
There's a
Free
common
toss.
belief that carnivals employ people with shady or questionable backgrounds. This lends credence to the fact that this story may have happened. But not this time. We made it up.
Ah, fiction, yeah. I said fiction.
Once again, we've tried to demonstrate that truth and falsehood live side by side. Were you able to separate fact from fiction tonight?
Nice.
Or did you find our conclusions
I think I did
simply
all right. I think I missed
beyond
like one. I think I missed like
I'm
one.
Jonathan Frakes.
All right,
Join
Jonathan
us next
Frakes.
week for more Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Bet. All right, there it is. That was episode 1 of Beyond Belief, season 3. Good stuff. I like doing that with you guys. Thank you for watching that with me, cuties. You wonder what Jonathan Frakes is doing right now? Man, I'll tell you, he's out there doing something. He is out there doing something, I guarantee it. Let's see. Okay. Guys, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today because I'm still feeling a little pooped and I just kind of want to vibe. I got some stuff I should do. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I missed you guys bunches. And so this was very nice to hang out and talk with you guys for a while and just vibe, you know? So thank you guys so much for being here. I adore y'all so much. Also, thank you, Silent, for the follow. New follows up good. Appreciate all of you guys. Now let's see who's live right now. Who could we go bother? Who could we go bother? Oh, you know where I'll send you. I'll send you over to Miss Manicotti, who is also playing some Mario Kart. But hey, I appreciate all of you guys so much, okay? I want you all to take care out there. All right? Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. All that good stuff. Promise? Pinky promise? I'll know if you don't. I'll know if you're not nice to yourself, okay? I'll just know these things. All right? All right. I will catch you guys next time. Join the Discord. Mwah!